Well, hello there folks, and we are back in Minecraft, but we are in a new mod pack. We are in FTB Skies. I fancied something a bit different from all the cave work that we've been doing in the last few sort of series we've had on the channel. So, as you can imagine, instead of starting in a cave, we start on this lovely airship. And as the usual, now we are going to jump through the portal, and we've got a few different options that you can choose to start with. You've got your Sky Island, Anti-Sky, and the minimal, very original kind of sky block looking one, compact machine one, but the one I'm going for is this chosen architects one, the chosen Sky Island. So we'll load that in. Yep, wait on it loading as we fall through the sky. There we go. So you start out on this little bit. So we do have water already. We've got some trees, and as you can see, we've got saplings, apple, and the quest book that we normally get. So we're going to stick them in because we've got a quest book here. So FTB Skies. We'll hit that. That's all good. I'll steal those things out. And we'll get a look at the getting started bit. So, done that. We'll take that. We'll just tick off these ones. We'll need to wait for a bee to come for that one. So what we need to do is we're going to start here. So we need string. That will give us flaxseed, straw, and stuff like that. I think if I can make, because we start with cobwebs, what I reckon the quickest way, because I don't think I've got grass, no. So if we punch out a tree, we get some berries and such. I am going to do a bit of tree spamming here. Doesn't hurt. But if we take these to start with, I'll probably just convert them all. We'll get ourselves a crafting table. Put it over here. And if I make up just the cheapo wooden sword. Oops. We'll chuck that stuff in there now. If I slash at these, I should get string. It should. Let's complete that one. Yep. The flax seeds will let us then get string properly on the go. But as you can see, to start with, this is, oh, close that, a sort of create kind of starting zone we're going to need to be doing. So we're looking at string mesh, sifters, and then we'll be getting into making cobblestone and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get some, I guess get some wood, maybe some storage on the go, and then we can look at, I mean, I can make one of them, sifter, so we'll get those bits and pieces crafted up, and then we'll get going. So one thing I'd forgotten was your early game source of dirt and cobblestone is basically with an empty hand. If you crouch and right click on a dirt block, you will start to get basically what I think they're called pebbles. Are they pebbles? Rocks and clumps of soil. It's basically like you used to get at the start of a stone block series when you smashed up the stone. So with these, you can go into your crafting grid, and if you do that, you will get cobblestone, and with these ones, if I do it right, you'll get dirt. Very easy, very simple to do. So what we can then get is we'll get a furnace on the go. I do want a few bits of stone through it. Can I put planks in? Put a couple of planks in there. Oh, that'll get us some stone, because what we're wanting to do now is I want to make one of these up, so I'll need a few bits of stone, cobblestone, and a wooden gear. I don't think I can make a button out of that, so I'll need more stone in there. And then we'll make some charcoal as well once we're going. But that is the sort of basics. So you got your trees, you can get your early game cobblestone this way. And you basically just have to grind like that for a wee while till you get everything going. Right, so if I put a chest, say here, can the wooden hopper go into that? It can. Put sifter on the top. Another hopper, that should work. If I get a cog, no. If I put a cog wheel onto there with a hand crank on the bottom, that works. Then we need the mesh. It should go in there. And I'm hoping, oh, these don't have inventories in them. I forgot about that. Can I chuck it up on top? Yeah. So basically, if I sift this stuff down, we should get some resources through into the hopper. Now, well, we will be automating this in a wee while, but for now, we can just turn our food source into, actually, if I do that, so we've got some. Now, obviously, you can automate this and you can upgrade it as well, make it quicker and give you more items. But it's basically a case of running this through like so. We got 5 nuggets out of that. That's not great, but it's a start. And that gives us some more bits and pieces, some more food and some andesite. So then we can get looking at upgrading a mesh, which we could probably do already, and a water wheel, which we may be able to do. Because a water wheel would be nice. I do have a water source over there, so we just need to grind some more iron through. I'm tempted to go for the mesh first. Because it gets us better iron and more stuff. So I think that's what we should be aiming at. So I don't know if I can put mesh in there. Oh, I can. Andesite mesh. So I think if I can take that one out and put that one in, and I should have more gravel lying about somewhere. Or I need to make more. Probably need to make more. So I'm going to grind these things through a wee bit, because you don't really want to be watching me doing this by hand. And once we're at the stage of being able to, that was a big fall. Please tell me the gravel didn't fall off the side. Oh no, there it's there. And there one there. And then put that there. That should start turning that, and that should automate it for us. Simple as that. And we should be getting lovely, tasty stuff through, including iron. Nice and easy. So what I'm going to do is jump up here and throw the sand in. push the right button. So when the gravel's done, the sand should go through. And we'll let that do its job while we have a look at what else we've just unlocked. Looks like a progression one. So flax and force pack slots. Don't know what that is. So now it's a case of working towards these bits and these bits so that we can get into lava and get into materials generation. Which is basically going to be process this stuff through. Now what does that do? Is that a backpack? It is. Handy. So we're back at night again. I've run through all the dirt and gravel, not dirt, I haven't put the dirt through yet, need to try it. Done the gravel, the sand and the dust, and it wasn't a lot to put through, but we've got all of this stuff and just realised my inventory is very full, so we'll dump all this off and pull this stuff out because that should unlock more quests for us. I think we'll have a chest for the shinies here. So diamonds, redstone, lots of ores, emeralds, cocoa beans, blaze, and sugar cane, and even cactus. So if we look at our quests now, we've got the sugar cane, so that will get us more of that stuff. We've got the blaze, which is handy. We will need that in a minute. And we've got the redstone. So next sort of port of call, I will get to fishing in a minute. Maybe. We'll see. I want to get to lava because I want to get into these material generators. So we need this, which is the squeezer. I think we need to process through the iron we got and maybe get some more. But we can cook that down while I tidy my inventory up again. Right, there is our 10 of those. So if I do one into a block, and then that should make let us make up a squeezer. I want a pressure plate to go with it. And if we do that, we'll get the tank for it. So I can probably just set it up here. I'll put the tank, so you see the lines, you want the tank on one of those lines. Chuck that there, that will reset it as well. And if we grab out the blaze powder, I'll put one in there, and then we basically jump up and down on it. We'll get lava out. So the 4 of these should make a bucket of lava quite easily. There we go, bucket of lava. Close that one, and I get a dripstone and a fluid hopper. But now we're into these. So these are what are going to be making all our stones and various other things. Now, I don't think these are awfully complicated to make. So that's a handcraft. I need a diamond. So I need to make a bookshelf, which will mean we need to plant the sugarcane. GT super high sugarcane. If I take the straw, do that, and the sugarcane, and do that. That should be my 3 books to make my bookcase. Yeah, bookcase made. Chuck all that in there. So I'll have it over there. So for this one, what was it? It was a diamond and a stick. So yeah, diamonds off of sifting, I think it was the dust. And if I do that, I will get my linking tool, which will be a quest on its own, I would think. Yes. Gives us another bookshelf back, so that's handy. Now the actual pedestal. We need stone, so we need to cook off some cobblestone. So that, right, so we have enough now for the pedestal, which again, another bookcase and some range augments. If we go back to getting started though, we need to make one of these. So I've got a funny feeling that uses another, so we need another bucket and we need another upgrade wand. Just gold and a stick this time. So we'll chuck one of those down and we'll need to smelt off some gold. And then if we do that and that, whoops, there is our upgrade tool, which we then just need the 2 buckets. So should have enough to make another bucket up. Hopefully they don't get used up in the process. So the lava should be done. Yes, the lava has generated another one, and we've got plenty of water over here. So we'll do that. Need a bit of gold. So the other one, and then that one. It gives us our buckets back, which is brilliant. And then we will go back in here. Quest completed. So we've got an export, capacity, another pedestal, stone, and a barrel. So these things are quite cool to set up. So if we find somewhere over here, maybe put it here. So if we put one pedestal like that, with that goes in our offhand, and then you click it on, this will start making cobblestone. So if we put a barrel, don't think where I want it. To be fair, if I put it there, with this one on top, with an export upgrade, if I do that on there, then we get our linking tool. So shift click on that one, that's the receiver one, and then shift click on that one. It will then move it over to here and chuck it in the barrel for us. So now we've got cobblestone automatically generating without any hassle. And you can do that for quite a lot of different things. Yeah, shows you here. So you've got, if you put sandstone under it, you'll get sand, coal, you'll get blackstone. I mean, yeah, list goes on. Polished andesite will give you andesite. But as you can see, loads of stuff. So we'll be using these a lot early game to get started. And I'm sure you're guessing what my plan is. To have these set up, feeding into these to give us all this stuff. So it's a case of grinding it out. Might as well chuck a bit of coal in. And get going. Okie dokie, so over here I have started putting stuff out. So I've got some of the sifters in, and I just plonked the water wheel down under there to power them. As you can see, I've waterlogged this one because we can get some other stuff if we put sand through a waterlogged one. We'll get some of the underwater plants and kelp and stuff like that. You can see I've just temporarily been running, it looks like it's nearly finished, running some gravel through manually. But I've got 4 set up. I've actually set up an andesite one as well, just because you use so much of the alloy for crate at the start. I thought I better have that on the go just now. And I've got the cobblestone one in as well. But I've got chiseled sandstone and I've got gravel in as well. So these need now hooked up onto these. So gravel I'm going to do in a minute, but the sand I can do right away. And I figured out that you can actually put the pedestals on there. Import upgrades here, and I should be able to put one on there, one on there. I think I've got my linking tool. Yeah, I do. I'll take that out my hand so I don't make a mess. So if I right click on, no, shift right click there, shift right click there, should start sending should start sending sand up there. But what I can also do is if I shift right click there and there, we should get sand to both of them. Maybe. I think once this one has filled up, it'll then move on to that one. We'll let it run and see, and we'll deal with gravel now, because I'm going to have to do it a funky way, I think. So I think I'm going to need to put, if I put a barrel there, and I put another pedestal up here, with an export upgrade on it. Now, if I link the two of these, it should send gravel up there. The problem is, I'm going to get flint from this as well. So I'm hoping that these that I got from quests, if I put one there and one on there, and then, oh, no, don't want it to do that. Can I, if I go in here, for whitelist, what I want to look for is flint, and hopefully I can drag this across from here. Guess not. Right, so I need to find some flint, which just went there. And then if I put flint on that whitelist, and then punch that, hopefully when I get flint here it should go into the barrel. I've got, yeah. So that should deal with the problem and let me send gravel straight to here. I'm going to chuck that in there just to process it down. Looks like that's filling up, but I might need to do a second one of these just so that it's... Yeah, we'll wait and see what that does. So, yeah, there we go. So when this sifter and this pedestal is full, we'll get sand over here, but it should it should keep this one full, and any extras from there will go into that one, which is awesome. That'll be getting us some bits and pieces. Now, we're starting to fill up pretty quick. Basic storage, so... yeah, it's going to be drawers, I think. We can't do those now, but the drawers are fairly simple to do. Controller and stuff like that. Shouldn't be anything that we can't do. Quartz may be the problem, so I may need to look at getting that. But the actual drawers, it's wooden chest, so easy peasy to do. So I think that will be for next time. Where will I put the clay? In there. Along with the salt, I think. And yeah, it's just a case of I am going to smelt all this stuff down. There's a zombie over there, so that means I haven't lit the place up, but we're going to go and chop him up. And as always, you come down. So as always, if you are enjoying the videos, do hit that thumbs up button. What's that? Powerful raw earth shard. If there's anything you think I should be doing or I'm doing backwards, let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you're enjoying it, want to see more, do hit that subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.